Okay, I think I will just start right away. So thank you guys for waiting me tonight. And so I will start off with Forex as usual. So Forex, I will cover Euro, USD, and Gold only. So Euro, USD, we starting with monthly chart. Okay, so monthly chart, we just zoom in, and then we can look at this current candle is quite bearish also since June. So we have been bearish for like 5 months, and then finally in this week we get to find a support around this 1.119, 1.12 lah, okay, 1.12. So why is this support here? Because if you look at here, this zone, okay, this is the previous zone lah, okay, and quickly nothing much. Okay, this one doji is like finally the bearish trend has come to a pause but not stop. So actually, if you guys have followed my call last week, actually I asked you guys to look at this 1.12 zone or lower to execute a buy, because we know that the support is around here. Okay, just that we don't know when it will start to bounce. And that day Friday, price just suddenly retraced all the way up to like 1.133 something. So why we have that support? Okay, let's look at moving average. Okay, so look at this. You see, our short-term MA line is actually just crossed the long-term MA line, and then this means that the bearish trend is still ongoing, and it could be go lower, So let's go into daily chart. You see, daily chart. Why suddenly that day price went up? Is because we need to retest the MA line. You saw now, the last MA line was around 10th of November. So today all the way until now, that day Friday, price suddenly spike up. So this spike actually just is like engulfing, covering this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candle. So just now Dinesh asked, can I execute a buy? So actually, if you want to execute a buy, actually that day you can ask me because I spotted these fractals. Okay, this fractal actually I shared to a few members only because they PM me directly, and then I did not share it to the group. So if you look at this chart, you guys can look, you guys can see, right? This photo. See, Euro USD daily chart. I think that day last 3 or 4 days ago, and then versus Aussie Canadian dollar, also 1 day chart, but this one is based on 2019 lah. 2019 around September. You see the price action is actually mimic exactly how Euro USD move. You see, top, and then there's a line here, okay, and then the price went down, found a support, and then retest, and then all the way down to the lowest. So after lowest, you see, price find a support here, so it bounced up. So just like Euro USD, I see that day Friday price bounced up to 1.13. So I do expect if we follow these fractals, right, I'm expecting Euro USD to at least form a bottom here first before going back up until we hit the EMA 200. So maybe you guys can look at this exact chart. Okay, if following this daily, following this daily chart, so what I expect will be something like this. See, price maybe move out a little bit more, like 1.14, and then go down again. We test few times, form a bottom, then we only go back up to 1.15. So no, this is the line lah. I mean, this is the neckline, the previous support. So we will be the current resistance if we go back up around December. So overall, we have an idea based on these fractals. Okay, we can expect price to pull back down again to 1.12, and then we can execute a buy here. So next week, what is the plan for next week? Maybe we can wait for a while and see maybe Tuesday what is the price action look like. If bullish momentum is still there, we can execute the buy, and then your TP will be like quite less, maybe within 100 pips only, because I'm expecting the price to move around here first. Okay, so
all right. Thanks, bro.
Or calls, I will share to I will share into the group lah. So you guys have any question or not in Euro USD?
For me, I'm clear lah, bro. Thank you.
Okay. So Euro USD, I will not look into 4 hour lah. Okay, just daily only. This one is just the entire plan following the fractals just now I showed to you guys. Okay, maybe I will send to group now. I send to the group so you guys can have a look. Euro USD versus USD. Okay, so done. And moving on to the next pair will be gold. Same, we go into weekly chart. So gold actually last week quite surprised me because I was expecting the price to continuation. Okay, I mean the previous 2 weeks ago, I mean this candle, I was expecting just a scam candle and then we can move on, break out towards this 1900. But surprisingly, price just go all the way back down to retest our short-term moving average, EMA 21 and also MA 10. So finally, we found a support. I say at the lowest point, price actually gets support by this MA 10. Okay, the red color is my MA 10. Okay, so weekly is very, very clear. We have a resistance over. I mean, we have a trend line over here. And then funny is that this is the fourth support. Fourth resistance, sorry. Fourth resistance over here. So this resistance, I'm expecting it to break. You see, we do not trust the fourth now. Always, as always, we do not trust the fourth. So I'm expecting if possible, we retest again, then we break up. And this breakup could be like into 2022 lah. Okay, so this one is for mid to long term. Mid to long term, I'm expecting price to get support over here. But the worst case will be price retest the blue EMA 100 again. So no, something like this. So over the weekly chart, I want price to retest the 5th time. And then we can confirm the bullish price action. So into daily quite bearish, still very bearish because you see, since last Monday, price going down all the way and then dodgy for 2 days. Yeah, and then the day Friday we get some bullish momentum with Euro USD all the way up. Okay, they say the coronavirus variant, the news came out suddenly, and then the entire market gets short. But go get the price movement, but it quickly rejected back down below 180. So this is a sign. This is a very bearish sign for us. Okay, but going into 4 hour. Okay, going into 4 hour. See, if we zoom out a bit, sorry, maybe I go back to daily. You see, if daily I use this trend line, because there are few ways to draw this trend line. Okay, so this one is like a false break, or maybe if I draw using this, you see there are like 2 ways to draw this trend line, quite tricky. So quite tricky. So we just use this I mean, for the time being, we just use this, and then we look at this price action. It's like price will actually created another a double bottom here and then going back up again. But all in all, the price is still stuck around this zone. So that day, I did share this buy call around this zone, 17880 zone. So for the time being, I will still follow this plan to buy over here and then cut loss anything below 1767. So guys can note now, 1767. And then why this zone? If you put a line here, so now actually in the 4 hourly chart, you can see that the price is actually creating a higher high, higher low. So if let me draw this line first, okay, then so on here versus here. So we all know 1800 is like a current psychology resistance. So in order for us to go back up for bullish scenario, we will need to reclaim this 1800 and then we test 1850. Then we only can break up to 1900. This one is bullish scenario. Okay, because if you guys ask me what is the real direction for gold, it's quite tricky, you know, because the previous week we all was like full bullish outlook, full bullish target towards 1900. But out of sudden, price plunged all over the week, you see, until now. So Friday, bullish get wrecked because we unable to reclaim 1800. So 1800 psychology support, psychology resistance. So for next week, okay, for next week it's quite crucial because we don't have a very solid direction. So I can give you guys an idea on how to trade or what level we need to like prepare for, you know, ourselves. So if price break below, so our buy will just cut loss and then we will wait for another retest over here. Then we can short over. Okay. So to sum up everything again, gold is quite tricky because over the mid to long term, I'm very bullish. But for the current short term or right now, the price action is obviously bearish to me. So if you want to short here, it's quite, I think it's quite not worth it because you see, we're actually shorting at the lowest of the previous week, and also we are shorting at this support. This one is a quite no obvious support over here. So I will just wait. So if you guys have any buy trade, just hold with this cut loss. So any question for gold? I saw Manpai say ranging around, not really late ranging. Maybe next week we will range, possible ranging. Any question, guys?
Bro, the 1760 area could be another strong support zone also, right? Like from there we bounce back to bullish scenario also possible, right?
Okay, so for this zone, I will not say strong support because if we use this fit to draw, you see, okay, 1750 or 1760, this support is our 78.6 support or Fibonacci level. So this level for us, I mean, if you follow our textbook, it will be a very big support. So I think we just wait next week. Let's see how. Okay, but the overall plan will be something like this in order for us, you know, to have the real direction. And then also possible that maybe next week we could range around. I don't know. So we need to wait and see. Okay, so I think that's all for Forex. Got it? Great. Okay, so moving to crypto. Crypto, to be honest, this month I'm still in losing month because we shorted too early. I mean, I do a quick sum up for this November month. So if we look at this weekly chart for Bitcoin, so starting of the month here, we actually shorted too early. We short and then price actually went up to retest the 70,000 near to all-time high, and then only the price started to come down on the second week of November. So my personal trade, I think all of you guys also following me, which is we short too early in the first week of November, and most of our trade get cut loss, and then after that we only try to chase back around third week and also this week. So Bitcoin, for 2 weeks we have been in red color, and the support is actually here. Okay, if you guys look at this previous, I think around March and April, you see we have these 2 weeks over here, and then another top here, and obviously there is a support over here. So weekly 55,000 is a support, as I shared previously. And looking at daily Friday, I don't know why, maybe they just follow Black Friday. Okay, price actually went down. Meanwhile, our Forex gold going up. funny. So if you look at this, since November the second week, we are having a downtrend, obviously. You see this one up and then all the way down. Okay, so here, see, support is around here. So I think daily nothing much. We just dig into 4 hour non-color chart, and then all my drawings. Let me check on this. Yeah, this. So 4 hour 57,000 was the support, and then Friday we just break through it and then hit our 54,000. So actually, as I mentioned, 55, 56, this zone is actually a support. So doesn't matter if even price went down here, right? It's still a support. Okay. So if we zoom out a bit, see, we can reference around here. See. All this is still our support. Support will be, I mean, if we break this 55,000 area, the next obvious support will be 50,000. So on. I mean, around this zone, maybe 50,500 and 51,000. I think this zone. This will be our next support. So on. So by looking at current price, okay, our buy trade is still active. Depends on you guys lah. Okay, you see, if you guys entered precisely here, and then once we reach here, we did move our BE. So maybe here you guys, your trade just get stopped out, and then you try to buy a bit here, and then you get stopped out again here. Or maybe you guys still holding the trade. Okay, I'm still holding the trade. So let's see how. But obviously the price action is very, very, very bearish right now. So let's see what market will offer tomorrow. Okay? Because for weekend will always be a scam movement. So if you guys want to buffer, I mean, let the price to buffer, maybe you guys can update your SL to below. I mean, to be safe, maybe 5,500 zone. Because if even you update your SL, right, our TP will still be around 67,000. And then your risk reward will be still 2.1. So Bitcoin, bearish, but I'm expecting price to at least, retest one more time. See we see how okay? Because in order for bullish to take over again, price need to reclaim 60,000, obviously 60,000, something like this, before it can retest another high here. Okay, but if bearish, it will be something like this. Okay, so Bitcoin overall, we still follow our plan since November, early of November, after we came down all the way to like 50,000 zone, and then until today. So Bitcoin, any question, guys? Bitcoin. Okay, if no question, I will just move on to Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum, I think we just start off with. Okay, weekly. Is it slightly different from Bitcoin? No. The difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin is that Ethereum, we still get to see some wicks. Wicks, which means price went there and then we get rejected down, or maybe went here and then we get support. So obviously Ethereum is having some buyer presence of buyer. So this one, this current zone is actually a support, previous resistance. So weekly quite clear lah. Okay, that day I already shared that below 4,000 for sure there will be someone step in to buy or step in to support. So Ethereum weekly clear. Then daily. So daily is quite obvious also lah. If you draw here, so and if you follow chart works, this pattern we call BP3 lah. You see obvious BP3 lah, BP3 and then price retest here. So higher low, and then another higher low, which is this is a previous resistance, current support. So if we draw into smaller thing like this, obviously price gonna I mean, there's a chance for Ethereum for bullish, another bullish upside. So something like this, in order for us to break higher, 5,700 or maybe 6,000. It's still possible. Ethereum still possible for any buy as long as this 3,700 support. Okay, so this is the key level you guys need to note down. So moving into 4 hour, I think you guys also followed me quite a while. See, this is the expansion pattern. Okay, we have been drawing this since October until today. You see here, early of November, I did share. You see this one, this drawing still intact, play out exactly as I draw. So you see price retest here. Okay, I draw this Fibonacci level for reference. Okay, so we can see that 4,500, there's a resistance over here. See this one all-time high and then retest. You see this one retest, even we have a higher low, but here we get a double bottom. So on. So plus this expansion pattern. Okay, sorry, let me try again. Yes, this expansion pattern. So that day, Monday, I shared to you guys. I'm expecting Ethereum to consolidate around here, and then price did play out exactly as I said. See, price went up, come back down, and then went up, false break, came back down. So see, 1 time, 2 times. So obviously there will be a 3rd time retest, and then we see how price react. If price could still hold above this expansion pattern, which means we are obviously going up again. Then what is the price target? Okay, we can follow this expansion pattern all the way up. Or maybe we can use this fib level. Okay, I draw from here to here, and then I move on to here. So now, this 61.8 is actually quite a crucial support. So now, here. So which means there could be upcoin season. I don't know. Okay, but obviously we know all the key levels. You see, 3,700 will be the final last resort. If price could not hold, if price could not hold, then there will be a bearish trend coming up. See, something like this, But obviously, right now, there's still possibility for Ethereum to go and do another all-time high. So no, 27.2 extension level and also 61.8. Exactly as I point out in weekly chart. 5,700 and then 5,270. So it's like 5,300 around there. So Ethereum next week, we just wait and see. Okay, possible that we can actually test buy. Any dip here, I think it's a good buy for us towards this 5,200. Okay, and then here there's a trend line, a mini trend line. So as long as we can break this trend line, then there's a confirmation for upside. So Ethereum, any question? So Ethereum, no question. I will just move on to CRV, which last Monday I pointed out to you guys to focus on this pairing. So today we did some spot buy, and also these futures, and my target did hit. I asked you guys to TP around 590 and also 630. So you see this bullish flag pattern did break up and then boom all the way up. And then until that day, retracement. Okay, retracement all the way to retest our EMA 100. So we just look into a weekly, a quick one. Okay, why is CRV? Actually, I don't have one solid reason for you guys why I will choose this coin to trade, because I think all in all it's just the price action and also the volume. Okay, because I saw quite some volume going into this CRV coin. So yes, we did a good trade on this week for CRV. So you see, weekly chart, previous resistance, retest, and then this time we finally break up. But this is not a clean break. I mean, the only concern for me on this coin is that this break is not a clean break. But obviously, it's a BP3. I mean, acceptable BP3. So weekly, here BP3, and then daily. Daily is also quite obvious if we use this zone to put a line here. So we can see that the price is actually having a clean break over this candle. This solid Morimoto candle. And then you see all these tiny bit of candlestick, which means this is a sign of weakness lah. A sign of weakness for the bear. So you see, boom, went up. So if we look at the current latest price action here, so if we draw a line here, obviously there's a trend line broken, and then break up to test. So I'm still quite bullish on CRV. So any dip for us is a buy. Okay, in mid to long term, I'm actually aiming for 7 because 7 is the magic number we always use, and obviously you see $3 is actually past tense for now. So 3, after 3 we go for 7, no? Of course. So daily quite clear, and then we just go into 4 hour. So 4 hour, if we still use this pivot, right? I'm using this see this price level to this top. Okay, so the end result will be something like this. See, price went up, then came back down to retest our 61.8 and then all the way to 27.2. So right now, any dip, I will still consider another buy towards higher high to, you see, 680 before 7 we had 688 as our target. So if we use this, maybe I can give you guys a solid setup right now. So you see 4.3 will be the next buy if price would to go another low here. Then boom, we can start to buy all the way up to 680. So the risk reward will be very easy. Cut loss below this one. Let me delete first. Okay. Maybe we don't delete. We can put here. Okay. So here cut loss. I think cut loss will be below 370 lah. Okay, 3.37 Then target we can retest 570 first. Okay, this one is for short term. So if you guys want long term, then yes, we can actually aim for 680. So the risk reward will be like 2.8. So CRV, you guys can focus on this coin for the upcoming month. So any question on CRV, guys? Any question? Okay, if no question, then I will move on to REN. Okay, so same lah. REN, I started to see this coin because the price action is quite similar to this previous CRV. Okay, it's like something like here. Okay, the trend is obviously quite clear that there's an uptrend. See, same. There's an uptrend here. See, boom, trend. So an uptrend and then a minor down. So if we use daily chart, this one is daily chart. Daily chart, you use your fib, you see all the way up to here, and then it's quite obvious that we are currently having a support at least 50%, which is the 80 cent zone. See, 80 cent is also our previous support. So I did call a buy here. So you see here, there's a mini trend line. Okay, mini trend line. 1, 2, 3. See, 4 retest. Then funny thing is that the price actually congested over here. When the price congested over here, which means we have a chance to break up. Very, very obvious. Because if price were to reject, price actually did come down fast. Okay, why we need to wait over here? So it's quite clear that we still need like 3 more days until price actually break out. So when break out, we will just follow this green color drawings. So the target will be 1.3 levels, and we could extend the price up to 1.6. So the cut loss point, I think, if you guys want to trade spot, you just follow this setup, which is the price cut loss will be below 59.7 or 59. 59, 50 lah. Depends on your risk reward. Okay, so the TP obviously will be 1 point. If you guys want to be early lah, maybe 1.27 to 1.273, but extend to 1.6. Depends on how the breakup or how strong is the price action when it break up. Okay, so Brand put into our list to like trade for the next week. So Rand, I think quite clear, no question. So I will move on to ADA. ADA, I did pull up our buy for like I think 2 weeks already. I know it's very sad because NT also say very sad. Okay, so look into this weekly. Weekly, yeah, it's quite sad because here, see, the support is actually broken over this level. Okay, so in this case, we will need to wait for the second support, which will be around 1.3 zone. Okay, 1.3 zone. So if you guys still have budget or capital, I think 1.3 will be our next buy zone. Okay, 1.3 will be our next spot buy zone. So daily chart, I mean weekly chart, is obviously that the price has broken down. So we need to wait for another support. This one is for spot because future I'm actually not trading ADA. I'm just trading spot for long-term hold. Okay, so going into daily chart. Daily chart, I'm using this as a starting point. Okay, I use this as a starting point and then pull all the way up to this. So if I extend the line, the result will be something like this. So no. This trend line already broken, so I can delete for sure. And you see, the next support zone will be this 1.44. So if we put support over here, I mean, no exceptional that price will spike to 1.3 as we look at this weekly chart just now. So maybe there could be a spike towards this 1.3 zone, then we can execute our buy. Because over the long term, I mean over the mid to long term, I think ADA will not break below 1 USD again. Because this one is like the strongest support over here. And then if we use this MA line, you see, all the line is around above the price. So do expect price will pull back up to 1.7 again. This one is the zone now. Okay, this one is the zone. So any dip will be a buy for me towards long term. At least we can hold to like 2.2. This is a zone. So ADA, any dip, just buy towards our long term hold. So in the longer term, I mean, maybe into 2022, okay, I don't know, maybe that time ADA came up with something new or something bullish. So we can have this target over the long term. But for the short term wise, just wait for this to happen. So ADA, any question, especially ND?
Oh yes. Regarding the delisting from eToro, any concern?
Actually, no concern because eToro is just actually eToro is more focused on stocks and also forex, social trading. So if we talk about this delisting or whatever, it doesn't bring any huge impact. But I know it did bring some like bearish news to this ADA. But in the long term, I think ADA is a very good project. Fundamental wise, I think it's a very good project. Maybe Dominic can share us a bit because Dominic also quite focused in ADA, right now. Dominic, you want to help me? Yeah, maybe Dominic away, I don't know. It's okay, but all in all, I think ADA over mid to long term is still a bullish project for me. And then another thing will be this pattern. You see, I draw here uptrend. You see, when talking about uptrend, this one is my personal outlook. I can share to you guys. I see when price start to go up, you guys look at this 21st of July. It went up all the way to here. it just used like 43 days only. Then price came back down until today, has already near to like 2 times to this the data. See, 87-day downside. So you see, if any bullish news come out from this ADA, right, we just need like 30 days to 40 days for the price to go up. So it's like a pattern lah. You see, we use short time to go up, and then we use a lot of time to consolidate sideways and then go down. So if something good to happen, we just need a very short time. So ADA, this is ADA pattern for now. That's what I see. Now nothing much. Yeah, Dominic, maybe now nothing much. I'll just wait and see lah. But ADA overall, I think we can buy some for long-term hold. Okay. And I think that's all for ADA. So moving on to next, Polkadot. Okay, Polkadot, any update recently? Because I didn't, because this dot, I didn't really follow the news. So you guys have any insight on ADA? No? ADA, dot, Polkadot. Any? Where is it? Okay, dot we go into weekly first. Oh, weekly, 3 big red candle. Okay, 3 big red candle. Okay, so yeah, here obviously there's a support around this zone, which is 30. So we use our magic number again. 30 will be our next crucial support for dot. Okay, and resistance will be 40. Quite obvious also over here, you see, big, and then break, and then big, and then break, big. So 40, next resistance, nearest support 30. So weekly, nothing much. Price already hit our MA10 and also EMA21. So support is near lah. I can say support is near after so many days of, so many weeks of going up and then 3 weeks of coming down. So yeah, this orange line will be our support. So I do expect price to pull back up again to like 35 zone. So moving into daily, daily is very, very sad. Why sad? Because what I see is here. See, this one is nearing to cross. The short-term MA line and also the long-term MA line almost crossing here. So before it cross, price have to go up lah. If not, there will be a long time for bearish trend for this dot. So if we look at this zone, you see, this one is the zone lah. Maybe I think for the time being, maybe dot will find a support over here. See here. I think we can start to trade around this zone for dot, because I didn't really follow dot a lot. So if you guys ask me, this will be the zone 30 and also 40 in between here lah, or maybe 37 lah. If you use our magic number, is it 37 will be the next nearest resistance, 37 and also 40. Then nearest support 30 and also 27.7. Yeah, 27.7. So dot nothing much, very, very bearish. And if we look at 4 hour, you see everything is already red color. You see so much of big red candle. So the trend is quite obvious lah, red. But support is near, I can say. And then you see the EMA 100, EMA 100. We since 12th of November until today hasn't been tested. So we do expect price will start to find a V shape over here. So 37 will be our buy target if you guys want to buy. The short term, very short term target 37, which is like 10% from here lah. So if you would to buy around 30, then will be a 20% target. So that's all for me, Doc. Any question, Doc? Okay, no question. Then we move on to our last two, Mana and Sen. Okay, actually, Mana and Sen, I want to share you guys some sad story again. Okay, actually, Sen last week, I wanted to call buy and also share to you guys that the target, I mean the buy target. Okay, 1 second, it's not loading. Okay, Sen. Okay, you see that day around, I think around Monday at the time. Yeah, 22nd, you see 22nd here. That time, I was actually planning to call buy at 3.7. This one is very, I mean, it's real, not to, you know, not to make up a story. At that time, I really want to call buy at 3.7. See, the reason is okay. We missed the trade, it's okay. But at least we need to review and also look up for the mistake or something that we need to study. Okay. Why I want to call buy that time and I miss? Because the time I saw this two candle coming down. And then I was like, okay, that time price just make another all-time high here. See? And then two red candles. So I was expecting price to go down further after 3.7 or maybe 3.5. So I was like waiting, and then I don't dare to call buy because it's too, I mean, the price was going up too high and then just finished another all-time high. So I did not expect the price to go that much until, you know, 8.5 at the time. I was expecting we buy at around 3.7 and then target will be around 6.7 to 7 only. Because following our magic number, 7 will be our target. So that time I missed the buy and then I saw with my own eye the price went up all the way to 5. You see, when I missed the 3.7 to 5, it's like more than 30% or almost 40% target. So that time when I see that I already missed out the call and then I will just ignore it. And then price surprisingly going up until like 8 and 8.5. So it's quite sad that we missed this opportunity, but it's okay. We can use this as a very good learning curve. Okay, why we should buy? First thing is that the wave is actually third wave. This one is actually third wave, considered as third wave. You see, 1 and then this one small red candle and then 2, and then this will be 3. I see 1, 2, and then this is a third wave. So if we follow this Elliott wave, third wave will be always the strongest wave. So if you were to buy here, confirm the price will go up higher. So it's okay. But now I think Sen, if you guys ask me about personal opinion, I think Sen it can still go up. And then I don't know how long. I don't know will be within this week or maybe it will take another month towards the next target. I think the target will be around 13 to 14. Okay, that day because someone just asked me, I think it's Hakim. I think Hakim asked me that day. I think today he is not here. Yeah, it's not here today, but it's okay. That day Hakim asked me. So I think price can actually went up to like 13 or 14 zone. Because if you were to go to point market cap, okay, this one is just simple maths. I use my way to calculate. You see, right now, where is Sen? Where is Sen? Okay, so you see, by looking at this coin market cap, Sen currently is around, let's say, assuming it's $7 US, and then you see the market cap is around 4.5. This one is billion, yeah, billion. So 4.8, and then if we look at this, where is Mana? It's Mana here. You see, Mana is 23. So as we all know, Sen is more hype than Mana. I mean, both of them is still in hype, but I think more people will prefer Sandbox. Personal opinion, personal view. So you see, I think that Sen can actually flip or at least chase Mana. So you see the amount for Mana, I mean for Sen to chase, there will be like another 20%. Let me calculate, more than 20%, I think. Another 30% for the price to chase. So if Sand were to go another 30%, it will be around $9 US, which is there will be another leg up to 9.1. This one is bare minimum. So you guys can look now, bare minimum of $9.1 US, which means around 30% for Sand to chase mana. But don't forget, when we talk about 30%, is that we're assuming that mana did not go up. So in order for us to be safe, maybe price need to move more like 40 to 50%. Okay, so if that really happened, for sure, double digit, no issue. Okay, so you see mana 4.7 and then the market cap. So I think both of this coin minimum should go into top. I think top 20 or top 15. You guys get me, no? I think they should be around this level. So in order for them to get into top 20 or maybe top 15, okay, you see, I think price should at least do another flip. So when price did a flip here to get into top 15, I think it's 2, sorry. I think 14. Sand will need a price of 14 to get into top 15 of coin market cap. So I think Sand, yeah, possible. See the trend still haven't ended yet, I can say. So bare minimum $9 US. Okay, and then maybe there's another, I don't know, maybe another crash or maybe another retracement reversal all the way to $5 US just to wipe out everyone, and then slowly but surely price go into another high. Because I think metaverse, this trend gonna be like gonna stay I mean the whole entire hype. So Sand, if Sand were to go up that much, so do mana. Correct? So do mana. So if you guys look at mana, same also. See, it's obviously still bullish because the red candle is very small and then green candle very big. But if you guys compare the price action between mana and Sand, I think you guys better trade Sand, or maybe you guys can buy Sand, because Sand, the price movement is always more volatile and more fast than mana. Because people will prefer Sand, in my personal opinion and also my personal view. You see, like the past 24 hours, Sand has been going up like 6.7%, while mana only go up like 1.5%. They also, I mean, the market also looking for Sand to flip mana. So it's not far away from 30 something to 23. See, 6.2 to 8.6. So if mana, I think the next soon will be 7 or at least. See, 7 to 4.7. There's like another, another 48 to 50%. But if mana flip 50 to 48%, I think for sure Sand will go more than that. So this is all about maths, I think. Obviously, the trend is here to stay because everyone is going into this metaverse. Okay, and also those big brands. I believe you guys do follow the news. Okay, so I think that's all from my side. Any question before we end? Any question? Any question? Come, Dominic, let's do it.
Hey, bro, I want to ask 2 questions.
Yes.
Based on Luna, currently the pattern, does it similar to Bitcoin May fractals?
Time frame?
Day chart.
Day chart. Day chart. Let me. Bitcoin.
May.
May.
The RPC pattern.
RPC pattern. May. Okay, May. Oh shit! Like this, bro.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Let me see. Okay,
I mean, is it valid?
let's check. Let's check. So here, okay, assuming this is the bottom, this is the bottom, and 1, 2, 3. I think this 3 is quite obvious lah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Because the only thing I see that it didn't break lower than the previous low only.
Okay. So here, boom. And oh, this one got double top, double bottom. Here don't have. But overall, the price action quite similar. I can say you see here breakdown down here. This one double top, double bottom. This is another hit over here. Quite similar, I can say, bro. Quite similar. Here, yeah, see big candle coming in, big candle coming in. Yes, bro. It's a valid one, bro.
Valid, but then it didn't for RPC pattern. It has to break below the lower low, right? But this one did not make it a lower low.
Wait, the RPC is where, bro? Can show me.
It's from the hold on. Because for Luna on November 25th, it breaks lower. It breaks low, but it didn't break lower than the October 18.
Here, October 18. Here.
But Bitcoin on the on this one is lower low, right?
Yeah. It's very obvious. It's the same over this 3 point, and then here this trend line. But I think you can try lah, bro. But try be cautious because here the only tricky part is that this one, you use correct. I mean here is correct. This one, you see here we have a lower low. So that time we did short here. I mean that time if we trace back that time, we did actually short all the way to like 40,000. But time price go down to 30,000. So here, what you are saying that we could also break to 30 or maybe lower. Okay, but here I think there's a risk because here the pattern is slightly different from this one. This one is creating a lower low, and then here lower high, and then boom, crash all the way down. But here is like we are creating another higher low. Yeah, higher low. So quite tricky. This one quite tricky. And then any news or anything in Luna?
Don't know. I also don't know.
Today suddenly spike up.
Yeah, most of the coin down, only Luna and the Metaverse coin.
Do some research. Luna. Terra, they call it Terra. Yeah, Terra. Luna. News. All news. You game fire. USDT bond now live. Yeah, UST also UST is the main coin for like Luna, right?
Yep.
UST. Nothing much. If you look at Twitter, like nothing much. News also nothing much. Yeah. It's okay, bro. We just shut down this Bitcoin first. We slowly look at this Luna. Okay, Luna is quite bullish because for the past, let's say we look at this June, we only have like 4 red candle. See, this is the key point. 4 red candle and then a lot of green candle. So obviously, I think Luna still have room to go up.
So the fractal part, I don't think is quite valid, right?
Can try lah, bro. Can try, but try be cautious because you see here, you see all the wicks is here, bro. Here all the wicks support, and then we are creating another higher high, and then higher low. So you see here and here. Possible? Yes, possible because you see 30. 30 is like the previous resistance and then support. So possible to go up higher. I mean weekly we are looking at this. See all these wicks. Daily wise. Okay, so if we look at this, sorry, I turn to black candle first. Black candle. And then this highlight zone. Okay, look at this highlight zone is like okay, if I use this one, then this one uptrend. Here. Okay, so 39.81. Okay, very simple, bro. We follow this plan. If you to short, we wait for this. We wait for a confirmation around this 50 zone.
Okay.
Okay, so if any bearish sign here, then we can short.
Okay.
If there's no bearish sign here, like right now, you see very bullish. Okay, then we can wait for a retest. Then we go for 65.
Okay.
This one 65 is based on this. You see here. Okay. This one we based on here. This one, this wave to this wave. Or maybe we can use this wave also. Yes, we can use this wave. So if we use this wave, then the zone will be 62. Yeah, 62 and also 72. So the cut loss. Okay, let's say we talk about bullish first. Let's say bullish, we wait for confirmation around here. Then we can target about 72. Cut loss below 57. So 1.6. So if you were to short, wait for confirmation. Stop loss, I think maybe around 57. TP, I think just 31. So you see, short, you will have this 3.05 risk reward. Meanwhile, buy we have 1.6 because cut loss I want to be lower. Because this one 50% is the no support.
Okay.
Okay, so overall, I think Luna quite tricky also, bro. Very tricky. You see, just now you talk about this fractal, then fractals, there's a chance to go down, but based on price action, I think there's a chance to go up.
Okay.
Plus, higher low. Higher low is the key, bro. Higher low, higher high. Okay?
Okay, can bro. Just one last question, a quick one.
Yes.
Can you have a look at Atom?
Atom or Cosmos? Wow,
Yep.
this one I also quite some time didn't look at it. Dinesh. Okay, Dinesh got a goal. Okay, thank you, Dinesh. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow, yeah, just wait
Bro,
for my
thanks.
breakdown.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, good night.
Right. Good night, bro.
Wow, a lot. Where is my Cosmos? ZRX. Hey, ZRX also can. You guys can look at it. If you guys have any outlook, you can share to me. ZRX, I think also upside. Okay, Atom. Okay, Atom, what question, bro?
In case any breakdown, $22 to $23, is it a good buy?
22 to 23.
Because I based on weekly support zone and also the FIBS.
Atom like the price actually look like dot.
Yes.
Okay, let me look at dot again. Dot. Yeah, quite similar price action. Okay. Just now, yeah, okay. Dot and Cosmos. Never mind, I just turn on dot first and then weekly chart. Okay, see weekly actually I already have my this key level here. Weekly I think nothing much. Maybe we can use MA line. MA line is already okay. Weekly, I think weekly nothing much, bro. Let me go into daily. Oh, daily very bearish, bro. You see, crossing already. 22, 23. 22, 23, which is around here. Possible, but yeah, possible. But the next support will be 17. But 17 is a bit far. 4-hour triple bottom. Okay. Okay, very simple, bro. Just use FIBO lah. Yeah. FIBO is our savior. Yes, bro. 22.8. Can buy?
Okay.
22.8 will be our 61.8% and also our previous resistance. So yes, we can buy here. But we need to, to be safe. Better that we wait for any reversal pattern or maybe any bullish sign before we go into it. But 22.8 is a good buy based on what I see here, because this one previous resistance and then consolidation zone, and then this one resistance spike down, and then there's some drama over here. I can say drama over here, and then right now price already went up so high and then price come back down. So in case there's any spike, it's a good buy towards 31, because 31 is our new resistance and also our previous resistance. So if we were to buy here, I think we could have nice 36%.
Okay.
36% gain. At the same time, let's say our risk will be, I think, be it future or futures or spot also same. I see stop loss below 16.7. Then we at least we still get 1.3 risk reward. So yes, Atom we can buy over here. This one no problem.
Okay, can.
Okay, so any more questions?
Thanks, bro. No, yeah, that's all, bro.
Yeah, thank you, Dominic.
Thank you.
So other the rest, any question? If no question, then I think we're already done because it's already over time. 11 already. Okay. So okay, if no question, then we just end here. So thank you guys for joining and wait for my tomorrow update on morning. So Forex part, I think Terence already update. So we just wait lah. We just follow our breakdown today and look at those coins that we focus, because other coins like the major coin, I think the price action is quite slow because all the money, all the volume has already flown into all the metaverse and also GameFi, or maybe these few of these coins I think. So just follow the plan. Okay, then we wait for, I think December will be another full breakdown. So I think full breakdown will be tomorrow, and then another breakdown for monthly will be around Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. So